Let's talk. Submission, submission, submission. Who are you submitting to? Why do you think it's important for you to submit to your husband? If this video is going to interest you, stay here. I will tell you why you should and why you should not submit to him. Let's dive right into the video.
Now you be the only one I see.
Hello guys, welcome you guys. Welcome so much again. If this is your first time, please consider subscribing. We deal with issues. We talk about fashion, style, skincare, marriages, and things to help propel women to the next height in life. So today guys, let's talk about submission. Being submissive. I am so sick and tired of guys complaining all the time. My wife doesn't listen. My wife is not being submissive. My wife compares me with other male or with her girlfriend's husband. Let me start by saying to you that first of all, it is nowhere right whatsoever for you to compare your man with another man. But this is a story for another video. So let's talk about submission. And I am here to tell you why you will not submit to your husband and why you should submit to your husband. So two things, they intertwine. Why you should and why you should not. Now, the book of God, Bible says, now let's look at how the Bible says that in the book of Ephesians, chapter 5 from verse 21 to 32. I am just going to read the first two lines. He says, wives, submit to your husband as to the Lord. For the husband is the head of the wife, just as Christ is the head of the church. That's what I want to talk about here. So, yes, you have every right to be a submissive wife if your husband makes it deem and important for him to be the head of the house. Being the head of the house doesn't mean giving orders. Being the head of the house, let me get you guys right, please. I am not a pastor. I am not preaching. I don't know much about Bible, but I'm just telling you guys, I can tell you that I am a veteran in this game. I have been in this game for so long. So if you want a wife to be submissive to you, you have to at least do your role as a man. Do what you're supposed to do as a husband. Real head of the family. Take the higher responsibilities as a man. Take the core, the most important thing. I see so many things in this part of the world where women pay 50-50. She pays 50% of the bills. The husband pays 50% of the bills. How are you the head of the family? What makes you different? A wife and a husband should not be 50-50. I don't care how you look at that. You have to prove yourself as the head of the family. If you do your job, your role as a husband, as the father in the house, do the things that you're supposed to do. Your wife will surely be a submissive wife. Don't go running like a chicken with no head and being a Casanova husband, running, go to work today, come back by 10 p.m., always on your phone, never picking up your phone, sleeping with different women from one hotel to the motel, traveling with different women, and your wife traveling with so many women, forgetting your wedding rings in the hotel or even forgetting to wear your wedding rings. However, wearing wedding rings does not really have a whole positive impact on people who really wants to cheat, because cheating is in DNA. So you cheat on your wife, you lie, you don't pay the bills, you don't take care of the children, you don't compliment her when needs be, You flex your muscle when you flex that you are the head of the house. How do you expect that woman to submit, to be a submissive wife? Women, pay attention, very close attention. Not every man out there is a husband material. We have talked about wife material. If you dabble into one of those men who are not husband materials, who does not understand that you, the wife, is a helper, there's no way you can be a submissive wife. You don't need to tell a woman to be submissive. Definitely no, you don't. If you treat your woman right, if you treat your wife well, forget about telling her to listen to you. She will definitely listen to you. It's like, it's a gravity. It's a gravity that flows. It comes from up to down. Gravity doesn't go backwards. It goes from up and it flows down. This is what you call husband. This is what you call head of the family. He has to know his responsibility. Yes, if you know your responsibilities, if you know what you're supposed to do as a husband, if you don't lie, if you don't cheat, if you take the upper portion of the bills to pay, your wife will surely be a submissive wife. I know some men in this town of Toronto. They don't do much. They don't do anything. Their wives have 2-3 jobs. They go to work today, they come back the next day. And at night, he still wants her to be a submissive wife. How can she be submissive? When you are sitting down in the living room, watching CNN, watching sports, being on your phone, taking other women out while your wife is killing herself with 2 or 3 jobs. And there she comes home, and you still expect her to be submissive in the way of entanglement. She is tired. For crying out loud, she is tired. If you want her to be submissive in that aspect, you gotta take the load, take the burden off her. If you do that, believe me, your gravity of marriage will flow the way it is supposed to flow. Women, you know that women are very emotional. Women are very, sometimes women don't know how to control their tongues. The strength and the power of most women is in their tongue. So they talk. They spill it out the way they feel because they are exhausted. They are tired of carrying the household, the burden. Even if you don't have a job and your wife is the breadwinner of the house, do something. Show her that you can do something. You don't necessarily have to be making more money than your wife, but show her, prove to her that you are a hard-working husband. Don't lousy around, sit around and let her do everything, and then you flex your muscle. You want to call every Tom, Dick, and Harry to tell them that you don't have a submissive wife. No! That's not what the Bible says. Yeah, the Bible says that you are the head of the wife, as the church is the head of the Christ. So you have to have that, embed that in your head. I'm so sorry. Yes, stop going around complaining that your wife is not being submissive. If you wash this hand, this one wash this one is going to wash this. It's going to flow. Yes, so guys, I am going to leave this here because I have another video to do. So guys, remember, subscribe and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss any of my videos. Hola, thank you for now. Bye. Love you.